That's the one I had to go with because they wouldn't let me. Yeah.
Okay. It's Wednesday. Good to see you. Welcome, Vim Gang. Just giving you a daily dose of Vim. Get you some enthusiasm and excitement in your life, right?
Right, for
Remember,
sure.
you're doing a good job out there, whatever you're doing. If you're doing something, if you're not, you should. Whatever that is, even the little things, right? Oh, how you been? How you been?
I've been all right.
Had something.
I've been okay. I think this is gonna be a great show today.
Yeah.
Just my prediction.
With that said, I just wanted to say something I had written down. If you don't acknowledge the choices you make, you could never be responsible for them.
Okay.
Right?
And that if you don't acknowledge the choices
you make, you can't be responsible for them.
What type of misguided Buddha?
I'm saying you should acknowledge the choices you make.
Definitely.
Like I know in my life experience, there are choices that I have made that I didn't acknowledge. I didn't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know I was making said choices. You know what I mean?
Okay.
People get into that survival mode. They start making these survival choices on instinct. You know what I'm saying? You're running on all emotion or whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever it is. You know what I mean? But just saying, it goes right along with everything else. Like, if there's an issue, if there's a problem or something, the first thing of fixing said problem or issue is you have to acknowledge it, right?
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of things just saying, you should be taking responsibility for pretty much everything you do in life.
I'm not taking responsibility for nothing no more. And I should take responsibility for me having to use the bathroom before I went on live, but I'm not taking the responsibility no more for that. I don't care.
For what?
See, I had to use the bathroom before I got on live, right?
Yeah, as people do.
So the responsible me would have went to the bathroom. The irresponsible me said, fuck that. Just get on live and have to pee. Who cares? So that's the dilemma I'm going through right now. Hold it in. Hold it. You can do it.
Oh man, it was stuck. I couldn't go either way for a second. Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's a cool space to be in.
Yeah.
That's great. That's great.
Oh, is that being with Sam? Remember being? Do you remember being?
Remember Ben?
Yeah. Remember Ben was going into the abandoned buildings with Sam? And the guy that got on here was talking about football.
Yes.
You don't have no memory.
Yes. Ben hits me up on Discord too.
I forgot his
Ben?
See, I got a great memory, and this happened a minute ago, and I think I remember his I think his team was I can be wrong.
Wasn't it college?
Yeah, it's a college team.
I got that. Come on, I get some points for that.
Yeah, you get some points for that. For that. I don't know if it was Oregon or it was couldn't be TCU. It was one of those teams. Yeah. One of those I'm a loss for words because I have to pee. And I shouldn't be disclosing this information. I think today is gonna
go pee, man. Go pee. I'll wait for you.
I'm gonna hold it.
That's a good idea.
All right, you take over. I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I'll take over. I'll just take right over. How you doing, guys, fellas, girls, whatever, women, man? How you guys been? Are you like me? Do you doom scroll a lot? What's on your guys' algorithm? I got a bunch of like uplifting stuff and like deep stuff, right? I've shared some things. I'm interested what's on, because it surprises me what's on other people's, because there's so much out there. I mean, it surprised me now what's on other people's. It surprises me how vastly different, like say, it becomes to the point where the things that I see while I'm doom scrolling, they're common to me. They become normal. You know what I mean? But then, like, other people, they've never seen these things. You know what I mean? Does this happen? Does this happen to you? Where no one's seen the things on your algorithm? Does that make me weird? Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. I find it weird all the time that I'm seeing. Anyways, nothing crazy. It's nothing crazy. Like I said, it's just a bunch of deep thought stuff and I don't know, uplifting. And TikTok, of course, you got all the females and whatnot on there, of course. But anyways, just trying to fill some time in when boss comes back. Yeah. I don't know. Is that weird? Give me some feedback. I don't know. Does that happen to you guys? I don't know. It's happened to me. I'm curious. I'm trying to find out what's the baseline here, right? Right. Let's talk about it. I want to know what's normal. Constantly discovering that, like, what I think, what I thought was normal, it's not. So. It's good to know. You got to know, or else you don't.
In the darkest times of
am I wrong, or am I rambling? Right? Does this happen to you guys? Do you find things out that's like normal to you, and you're like, oh my god, it's not? It doesn't have to be big things. It can be little things. It can be the way you eat a banana, for Christ's sake. I'm just saying. I mean, there's cultural differences, but then there's just the whole upbringing and everything else. I mean, come on, we're all different. But what's the baseline for normal? I don't know anymore. Curious to find out. Again, just trying to take up some time before boss gets back. Feedback would be nice. What's normal? Is your guys' algorithm different, vastly different than the rest of the people in your life? Like when you're scrolling through anything, right? YouTube Shorts, TikTok Shorts, or Facebook Shorts, where anywhere, right? Anywhere you're doing scrolling. All I'm asking is like, when you see other people's, or they see yours, or you send them things, is it like vastly different, or is that just me? Hey, you're back. You're muted.
What are you talking to? What are you talking about to these people?
Listen, this is the question. Here's the question, okay? Here's what I've found in my experience with doom scrolling and my algorithms, right? And my algorithms are vastly different than like everybody else that I know.
Okay.
Like, but they're like normal to me. You know what I mean?
What is in your algorithm? What do you look at?
It's like I said, a lot of deep stuff, deep thought stuff, and spiritual stuff, and like stuff like that there. Along with some hot chicks and shit like that, and some crafting. Anyways, but like I was saying, I was asking if anybody else has experienced that. Like, there's some things, like, yeah, like, like there's there's plenty of, like, some of the funny people on there, like there's a funny vet guy that me and some vet buddies we all know. But like, I don't know, a lot of things I send to, my group of people, I send it out, and like they're not ever seeing that stuff on their algorithm. You know what I mean?
Because they don't want to.
That's what it's. Well, what I'm saying is it's normal to me to get that stuff all the time. The algorithm, I understand it's coming off of me, but it's like, this is my normal thing. And like,
you trust the algorithm?
What do you mean?
I don't like an algorithm. Just let me be free. Let me stumble upon cooking, deep thought, people get murdered, all types of
Does it throw something random in there? All it is helping find what you like, right?
Yeah, I don't like that suggestion. How you know what I like? I like everything.
It's going based off of what you pick. Come on, man. You know how it works. I don't
Right,
need to
and I'm one day a cinnamon roll guy, next
it's
day a donut guy.
And it understands that. And it optimizes that search going off of that.
You believe the algorithm.
What do you mean believe?
We're going to have to fight the algorithm as humans.
Oh my God.
Because it's alive.
Try to have a serious conversation, and we're going to go into
You're not scared of billionaires?
No, why? Why would I waste my time having all this fear?
Okay.
Fear's a waste of time.
Fear is a waste of time.
Yeah, man.
That's a profound thought.
Fear's a waste of time.
But fear is necessary.
Of course it is. You can't be brave without being afraid.
You're getting deep today.
What are you deep, dude? That's just facts. You can't be brave without being afraid. How true is that? Let's look up definitions and see if we can prove it through actual language.
Here we go with definition and Webster. I don't like Webster. Webster's dictionary. Webster can kiss my.
How about Oxford, huh? Yeah, Oxford.
Brave.
Yeah, that's right. Ready to face and endure danger or pain. Showing courage. That's an adjective. You want to hear the noun?
I think I don't know. We got to talk about bravery because I think some people accidentally be brave. It's just their instincts to survive.
You want to hear the noun for brave?
What's the noun for brave?
A warrior of an indigenous people of North America. Brave.
You happy about that, huh?
Verb?
Like you real happy about that.
I totally forgot about it. Anyways, verb. You know your verb?
What's a verb?
Endure or face without showing fear. Endure or face unpleasant conditions or behavior. So in that, endure or face unpleasant conditions or behavior without showing fear. I would use that to say you need fear to have brave. Bravery. Right? Oh, these 6 men braved the rough seas. That's the example. Anywho, brave. Fear. Emotions. What?
Brave.
Huh?
Huh?
So the Braves braved, right? The war.
The war.
The war. All right. I don't know where we started.
We started on the word brave and people being brave and being brave eating at Arby's, and I think that's what you put in.
That wasn't said.
You didn't say that?
No one said Arby's. You always getting on me about advertising things. You can just bring up Arby's.
I'm just saying you're brave.
Oh, nonchalant. Arby's. Like, why even Arby's?
Because they have the beef and the meats.
you took the whole screen. I can't disagree with you. They have like the best slogan. Yes. Tea. Anywho, how was your week, huh? What's been going on? Quickly cover games, maybe something you watched, something like that there.
Yeah, my dog is barking, so
I can't hear it.
yeah, because I had to just shut him up. I had to threaten him. I'm not cruel to dogs, but I was gonna.
He said he's beating his dog right now.
No, I was gonna send him to my aunt in China.
He said, I know you're blind. You wrong. You wrong with that.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Do you think a fish can see water?
Yes.
Think so?
Yes. Think about it.
You know, because you have to think
You
about
can
it.
see smoke, can't you?
That's different, though.
Is it?
Yeah. You know how
What do you mean, man? If they come up
need
the top of the water, bounce out the water, you tell me they can't see water?
You know how we need air and oxygen to survive, right?
Yeah.
And they need water to survive. So
they need oxygen to survive. They breathe the oxygen in the water.
One last question.
That's how gills work.
I don't think they can see water.
Gills filter water and take the air out, as far as I know.
That's part of the smoke once it filter it. Because then,
anyways, point being is, what do you mean? How can't they see water? What they got eyeballs for?
Just because you got eyeballs don't mean you can see.
Man. Okay, where are you going with this? What do you mean?
I got one more question.
Okay.
Blind man, right?
A blind man.
Right, you're a blind man.
Oh, wait. I have this way up here.
A blind man.
Right, you just did a number 2.
A blind man. Okay. Just did a number 2.
You sit down on the toilet. How do you know you done wiping? Stop laughing like. This is genuine laughter, people. I'm trying to find out the answers, and he's.
I don't know, man. Maybe they're just extra careful, you know, like.
Like you gotta, you went out to you
always got sweat wipes on him. You know what I'm saying?
How do he know he's done wiping?
He always goes the extra mile and prays.
You're wrong.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Can't trust you when you blind. You gonna have.
What else you gonna do? What else you gonna do? You tell me.
I just take a bath every time I shit.
Oh, you just take a bath? I take a shower.
Yeah, bath or shower. You know what I'm saying? Get my ass in some water.
All right,
I wouldn't know if I'm.
How do you know you're clean?
That's what I'm asking you.
That's what I'm asking you.
I know once that water hit that area and some soap,
you hope
it's going. Hey,
man, how you know? How you know you don't miss a spot?
Can't miss a spot. Not on your body because you can feel it.
I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I mean, same then. You got some wet wipes, you're good to go.
So, yeah. That's basically some of the things.
Or you got a bidet.
Bidet.
A bidet.
But no.
A bidet.
That's a little bit too far for my taste. Get some water up there. Let some water tickle it. Tickle it with water.
No tickling.
That's what it is.
That's freaky.
Hey, that's
I
what
mean,
the
if you're
water
into it,
do.
you're into it. You know, good for you. But
No, I'm just saying that's what it is. That's what it does.
hey, it cleans it, man. It just cleans it. I've never used one myself, but I definitely get one.
Yeah, and it's all right. Let's move on because I'm not going down that rabbit hole now with you today. No, 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 no. So, people, if you're listening in and you hear us and you see him smiling and laughing, and you see me hiding because apparently I want to keep my job.
You're the one that brought it up.
Hit the like button.
Hit
Well, we
that like, that subscribe, that share, get it out there.
No conversation that we didn't had has really crossed the line, and we got canceled. So yeah, we're too small to get canceled, so we're good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Too small to fail. We are too small to fail.
We gotta do something to fail. Gotta be something. Anyways,
be something. Will,
did I talk about 7 Days to Die last show?
7 Days to Die, the game, right?
Yeah.
The zombie game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
So what about it? You got any? You made any progress?
No, I didn't do much. I didn't do anything this week yet. But it was fun tearing down the huge antenna tower. I don't think I did cover, but I did do that last week. I don't think I said so, but I did. It was fun, and it was repetitive, and I was there just for a while, but it was worth it just to knock down a huge structure, and I got a bunch of iron from it. Anyways, it's just cool to be able to destroy things sometimes without explosives. You know what I mean? Just through sheer determination. You know what I'm saying? Where'd you go? You yelling at the dog again? Leave the dog alone.
I am in the back trying to produce and do this because I don't know. I'm just doing it. It's the way life is.
What are you doing? Oh, I forgot my lights. I'll be right back.
So I have to entertain these people while you leave. So it's my show. I'm taking over. Yeah. Black Power. Bungawa. But now that I got you guys' attention, some of the things I really want to talk about is what is going on in America? Like when you look at your phone and you scroll on social media, what do you see? Let me know. Put it in the chat and we can discuss it. But
what's up?
Where I'm trying to get to is that it's a lot of things happening in America.
Oh,
definitely
happening in America.
And I'm gonna I'm gonna show you.
Yay, lights! Yay! Oh.
So you put on your lights, that's what you're doing?
That's what I did. Yeah, this one was moved. There we go. Lights. Yeah, see? And they react to sound. You know? Yeah, my lights. You ever noticed my lights? They're fun.
Man, nobody looking at those lights.
Man! I like them.
People don't like us.
That's all that matters. I enjoy them very much.
Turn on the lights.
I can play with them. It's cool.
So What's been going on in America that you've been noticing?
What's going on in America? I've been noticing.
Yeah, what's been going on in America? Nothing.
A lot of assassinations.
Yeah.
Like a noticeable amount of assassinations in a short period of time.
Wow.
Considerably. I'm pretty sure, compared to all the other ones that we've had.
Even assassination attempts.
Not just attempts. Oh no. Come on, what? We had 2 senators and like their family or something.
For real?
Hey, you're that was way back. Well, now
okay.
A month or something like that, 2, something like that. They had that. There was some other stuff, and then that one guy
that recently.
Yeah, that guy.
And
somebody else died like right around there too.
They say if you say anything about him, you can get fired for your job.
What do you mean anything about him?
Comments online about him.
Like what? Like bad, negative comments?
Yeah, even though he was negative.
Was he negative?
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything I've seen on him is he's just arguing his viewpoint, which is like, all right, that can piss people off, but it's like, that's his viewpoint.
Yeah, that was negative towards a certain demographic.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. I don't know enough about him.
Yeah, if you ever pull up some of the things he said,
What did he say? Let me hear it.
Well, he just said some negative things about people that's not of his race, and
like
women and gay people.
Like
I'm not gonna repeat none of that.
Well, did you know that like race doesn't exist?
Right.
And I'm pretty sure he argued that point.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. 100%.
No. I know.
I bet if you look it up right now, you'll find it.
I've been following him. I
bet if you look it up right now, you'll find it. What's that dude's name?
Look.
What, man? What was his name?
Who? Mr. Kirk.
No, the dude
that got killed, right?
Yeah.
I called him Mr. Kirk.
Oh my God, what was his name?
Charlie Kirk.
Was it?
Yes, I'm trying to tell you. You ain't listening, sir.
Oh, you're right. It just sounded like a made up.
Yes. Let me show you. Let me show you.
Even hate speech should be completely and totally allowed in our country. I think that in a civil society, the best ideas will win as long as you have that marketplace. And here's the real issue. As soon as you shut up hate speech, those people only get more powerful. And this is the unintended consequence of censorship. You give more credence to the silenced person the moment you shut them up, because then they can play the victim and they say, they're trying to shut me up because I have something that everyone else wants and I'm a threat to them. No, you're not. You're just a fool. And those people have too much power. And so the minute that you start to enforce speech laws like they do in Europe based on specific political opinions, then you actually give credence to them. Let me be very clear. Bring your bad ideas publicly so decent people can cross-examine you, so we can see who you are, we can talk to you and convince the public otherwise. This is a hard argument for some young people to hear because they're like, it's so hateful, it's so awful, it deteriorates our country. No. Those ideas, if they spread, deteriorate our country. But
I wouldn't necessarily say what I played shows his beliefs on
I
certain
was gonna
things.
say, what's wrong with what he just said? I don't get it.
Now,
He has some logic here.
now look at the same people that he supports now
Who's
is
support?
the right Republicans.
Does he?
Yeah. Now are threatening you about your job if you say something. The same thing
So-
he was just saying.
So if you just judged him just based on him instead of as his party, then what?
It's one and the same.
No, man. What
Yeah.
if you judged him based on him instead of his party?
I would still think what
Because
I
he's out
think
here
of him.
saying things based on him, right? Like he put his face out there. He obviously put his life on the line to do these things and say these things.
No, you know what he actually see. Now we get into a real conversation. He really got whatever happened to him because he crossed the wrong rich people at the end of the day.
I mean, probably.
Because at the time that he was, it was happening, he was talking about black people and gun violence. Ironically,
What was he talking about? What was he saying about that?
that it's something about black people and gun violence, and then he just got
Just something. What is the something?
that it's a lot or whatever. It's some bullshit.
Okay.
What do you think Martin Luther King Jr. would say about a nation that purchased food for starving kids and then locked it in a warehouse until it expired and incinerated it rather than
I want.
Yeah.
then moments later, if someone come up and use that word, equity. Just last week, the CUSD Summit Equity Symposium was held, and it was, quote, to create systemic change, change your leadership thinking. How about addressing implicit bias for student excellence? If you know anything, just a little bit about where these ideas and these phrases come from, you know that this school district is stomping on the legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. This is a racist, vile, and evil ideology that has infected this once great school district. I implore every single member of the school board to actually learn what you are supporting. Equity means redistribution. If you care about skin color, you are a racist. That is a bigoted and awful idea. It's against who we are as Americans. I implore the school district to reconsider. Thank you.
Looks like he was against racism.
Yeah, with those slick words.
What do you mean with those slick words?
Cause you know what? You see their critical race theory.
Right?
That was just to hide behind taking out Black American history as they are doing now in schools, as they are doing now.
What do you mean?
They taking it away. They told kids they don't supposed to learn about it. You don't learn about it, you become ignorant to it. Right?
Yeah, history's doomed to repeat itself.
Here we go.
How does
So
that have anything to do with what you just saw?
that is the
I want
catalyst.
to know where you think this guy is racist. I want to
They-
see where that is.
Because of his
Because everything I've
affiliation.
seen on him, he has argued against racism.
Because of his affiliations. They hide behind slick grammar and all
There
that
was
blah.
no slick grammar.
Let's look at the title.
He straight said, if you care about skin color, you're a racist.
Right. That's how you hide behind it.
What do you mean?
That's how you hide behind it. So look. You
Hide
see
behind what? What are we hiding behind? What's the hide behind
look,
here?
now you look. You see what he just said, right? The party he supports and the party that's mourning him right now don't support none of that. Why you think some of the policies coming out
So
now?
now you're saying that the entire Republican Party is racist.
Yeah, and they approach, yeah. Yes.
I don't believe that.
Yes.
I don't believe that.
Yes.
I
What you
don't
think
believe
white?
that. I think that's
What is a
toxic
white
belief.
nationalist?
I think
What
that's
is
a
a white?
toxic belief.
What
Think
is a
about
white
it.
nationalist?
You're saying that the entire Republican Party is racist. That is crazy.
I don't mean the entire Republican, but those who support them now are. Yeah.
Right, you're saying every person who
Because
considers
it's not
them
about-
part of the Republican Party is a racist. That's what you're saying, right? That's
Yeah,
your
because
belief.
it's not
And
about.
that is a horrible thing that our culture and society is kind of backed up, and I understand where that belief comes from. But
Hey,
if that were true, wouldn't things be way worse?
they getting them. They getting there now. Look at the policies that's been enacted. You just can't do it. You just can't like overnight do it. You know what I'm saying?
What policies? I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah, because you don't deal with it. You see that
Don't
part?
tell me what policies.
You see
School me. Teach me.
all the not innocent into the guilty and proven innocent. They switch it around, the stop and frisk, the right to profile, the threaten you or kicking you out the country even though you're a citizen, the trying to go to the Supreme Court to take away your citizenship just to send you away. All these policies are just left and right in your face.
It's a nice setup.
Yeah, I'm just saying. Like, if you really want to, we're finna get into it now. I'm seeing a lot of interesting things.
We're gonna get into it now.
I'm seeing a lot of interesting things on this YouTube. I gotta switch this out because this is not happening. I don't know what I've been doing scrolling on this.
Yeah, where's that algorithm taking you, huh? Got nothing but big booties popping up. I seen it, man.
Yeah, both sides got
I saw it.
like both sides got right propaganda, but the thing you don't understand is
Tell me.
what happened. Okay, so the guy shot Charlie Kirk, right?
Yeah. Yes,
All
that
right.
happened.
So
Horrible
if you
thing.
wanna- and we want to do a little investigation. Let's because we know
What are
he
we
was
investigating?
not. We know he wasn't a black guy, right? He
He's
wasn't.
not a black man. Oh, the guy who shot him? I have no idea.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
He's a
Not
white
a
guy.
clue. I was just saying, I was not familiar with Charlie Kirk, but every time I seen him pop up in my stuff or seen him in my internet travels, at first I would think he was racist until I listened to the stuff he was saying.
Now-
And then he didn't seem like racist at all. But I had
Yeah,
to
but
listen
you
to
gotta
the things
you gotta
he
do
was
some
saying.
you gotta do some investigation.
All I'm saying, that's it. That's all I have to say.
Okay. So
So-
we're gonna look at the guy that did it. We don't
Wow.
gotta look at him because it's behind everything that happens is a motive, right? Now let's see what's going on just a little bit.
All right.
Tyler Robinson, 22, was arrested
Okay, I'm gonna play it.
on Friday in connection with the fatal shooting of Charlie.
That's a young man.
The Utah native emerged as a suspect after the Turning Point USA founder's killing. At the Utah Valley University event, Robinson had become more political in recent years, family members said, and he had recently allegedly criticized Kirk in a conversation. Robinson, who was arrested for
He is
aggravated,
a Republican too.
has no criminal history, as per state records Reuters accessed. However, Internet is claiming that Robinson is a groper. To be sure, these claims are from unverified social media accounts, and there is no official statement from
He's a groper.
authorities about Robinson's political leanings or his motives. Before getting into why Robinson is being called a groper online, here's what the term denotes. A groper is a member of a group of alt-right, white nationalist and Christian nationalist activists who are
Now this is a real thing, though. Now this
they're calling them gropers.
yeah, because I don't I think they coined themselves, but
That's a
they
horrible
consist of a group of white
This
nationalists,
is a horrible name.
and they only support one
Gropers.
side. That's what I'm saying. This is real serious. Like this.
See, but this is what I'm saying, right? That is an alt-right side or whatever the fuck. The right is split into fractured into numerous different of these groups. The right is eating itself. You can't say that one right is just like all the rest.
Now,
Right.
I mean, it's very few right that's in for like let's say for instance, you say, okay, I'm right because of I believe in small government haven't happened in a long time. You can't say that within the 8 or 10 years. You can't say I'm right because I want to for economic reasons, and I want to keep taxes low. You can't say that because they have not balanced the budget. They the ones have increased the deficits over any Democrats. And I look, this is me looking at this. I done seen it. Like you can see where they increase the deficit and then they trick people. It's like if you're gonna be truthful, you got to tell the people of what they're representing and what they're around and how does it look. Like just because you don't say it, do whatever people saying you do. If you around those people, you're gonna be associated with them people. You might not be the devil, but if you kick it with them, people gonna assume that. So this is what I'm saying. Like it's basically what I'm trying to show you is the motive behind what really happened. And it's really crazier than what you think. So I was gonna try to show you a little bit, but I don't really got time for that. It's if you got questions, I can answer them.
What do you mean you don't got time? What do you mean you don't got time? You ain't got nothing but time, okay? All right? What are you talking about? You got nothing but time right now. You had a point. I just want you to get to it. All my thing is that he just seemed not racist. That's all I had. That's all this came from for me. And then, like, everything I've seen, he's like arguing against it. That's all I'm saying. Not everybody on the right is racist. I can't believe that. That's like saying everybody on the left isn't racist, and that's not fucking true.
I'm not trying to say that particularly, but I'm saying that you support a lot of those things.
What things? What do I support?
Racist policies.
I don't support racist policies.
If you support the right, you do.
I support America and human beings. Okay? That's what I support. Parties are a trap, man. You know? Parties get people riled up, all right? If we can just have civil conversations with each other, we would realize how much we agree on things. But we want to get hung up on difference and shit.
My thing is, I support you if you're right. I'm with you on not supporting parties. This is why both parties has got us in trouble. But we have to ask the right questions. And the reason what happened to Charlie, this is what I'm trying to get to. He started to ask the right questions, as you've been saying.
Yeah.
So, and you say, okay, what was the right questions? Because we've been using race, like you said, we've been using that. It's all been
Race
done.
doesn't exist. Like it's imaginary. It's
It
been
exists.
scientifically proven. It does not exist.
It exists because
Scientifically proven.
you know why it exists, Will? Because they made it imaginary and the distraction is real. And you can't say the distraction ain't real.
Oh no, the distraction's there, but
we
it's
getting
an
somewhere.
illusion. It's an illusion, though. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying
The
is,
illusion.
listen, it was all created. Oh man,
The
it's
American
horrible.
dream is an illusion.
I just watched the thing on like how race was created, and it was all based around
It's a social
slavery.
construct.
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's a social construct.
Oh yeah.
So, what I'm saying is a lot of illusions, and we're getting to the point I'm trying to make because certain things I can't say, but certain things I'm gonna nudge and kind of wink, wink. And
Say it.
I am not getting counsel for
Say
you or no
it.
fucking body.
Say it.
Not you.
Say the thing.
So, what I'm saying is a lot of things has been done for a distraction, and the distraction is real, Will. The distraction is real.
Hold on. I missed.
Yeah, I seen that.
I missed him. Hold on. He words it like that on purpose. If you care about skin color, you're wrong. Is hiding the fact that he doesn't want our racist history, colonization, slavery, Jim Crow laws, etc., taught in schools. Oh, does he go against that stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. What's this here? Stupid people agree, not realizing what they're agreeing to, or maybe they do realize it and they are racist. Okay, all right, okay. So, okay, yeah, that makes sense. Now I understand. Thank you
But
so
the
much.
thing is,
Gilligan?
you are right at the end of the day because both sides are the same, and that means I am guilty too.
Yeah,
and that means the
I
people
can't
have
be
to
for
realize.
not teaching those things. You got to teach those things.
Yeah,
That's
but
insane.
he didn't already.
That's like not teaching about the Holocaust, right?
But
you got to teach these things.
He didn't already instructed the museum, the Smithsonian, to take out African American history. So I mean, the moves he's making, like, we're not worried about it. But what I'm trying to say to the American people is, and remember, we had this show last week when I said it's something significant going to happen in America, that it's gonna, and we already talked about what World War III happening. And I'm thinking it's almost kicking off. I'm giving it another 6 months, bro.
6 months?
Oh, just my honest opinion, bro.
6 months?
Yeah.
You're hopeful.
Hopeful?
Yeah.
Being shorter?
No. I think we're way off still.
No, man.
I don't know what's up, man. You know?
I'm seeing too many
Not
signals and
holding my
signs.
breath.
So you got to ask yourself,
slow, man. It's gonna be slow.
Why did
it has to be slow? It has to be like the like the boiling a frog in water. You know what I mean? That's actually a myth, I'm pretty sure. But the story goes, you take a frog, you put him in room temperature water in a pot over heat, and you heat it up slowly, and he'll die boiled, but like he won't move because he won't realize it because the temperature is rising too slow. Again, pretty sure that's a myth and it's been busted. But that was the old myth. That was the old legend. Anyways, same, right? If I were to do such a thing, I would do it slow. And that's what seems to be happening. Nice and slow. Small moves. You know what I mean? But I don't know much because I don't keep up on much. But the little that I have seen and what I do hear about seems that way.
No, it's happening right now as we speak. Like right now, like that was like a
Just saying. The amount of
that
assassinations
whatever
is
happened
crazy.
to him.
There was a school shooting that day too, I'm pretty sure.
It was two
There were
people
some
that
other things that happened that same day that were crazy.
the
That
next
didn't
day
get as
too.
much coverage because of it. But you know what I mean? Like, there's crazy stuff happening still. You know what I mean? And we're kind of getting numb to it, I think. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know.
What I'm saying is it's a
But
distraction.
school shootings are still happening. I always thought those were a symptom of like what's really wrong. You know what I mean?
Well, what's really
School
wrong
shootings
is
are a symptom that there's something wrong in society, in the culture, you know. What was that? I've been watching that show. I just started watching it and I got finished with the first season of was it The Morning Show? You seen that? Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. Have you seen it? No?
no, I haven't seen that.
Anyway, it's I thought it was gonna be funny. It's deep. It's deep. It gets into like it's like word culture and like people not saying things that they should say things about, sexual harassment and whatnot. But yeah, it's bad, but it gets into it. Pretty awesome. So yeah, anyways. What else? Seems very doom and gloom. We don't want
Shit.
doom and gloom.
What I was trying to
We
say
don't
is,
need that.
it happened for a reason. It was a motive behind it. And I
Well,
think
yeah.
we need to ask the right questions.
Okay. What are the right questions?
Just a simple question. Motive.
Mhm.
What was the reason to do it?
Do they say?
Yeah.
What?
It's everywhere.
Well, what is it?
It has to do with like I said, when you can't say certain things or certain people or a certain group, then it's pointing to a particular place. And I'm not gonna say them certain group, certain things. I'm just gonna say they own the media. They own sports teams, and he I think what happened to that guy Charlie is because he forgot America first. So it's now finna be a battle of people that think our foreign policy is a little bit too much, and that's gonna be within that party. So it's gonna be like some real crazy stuff going on. That's all I'm saying.
What?
Yeah. Cause you gotta think about it. The government initially tried to put it on immigrants and minorities, and then that was dispelled. And then they found out it was one of their own, and now they don't even know how to even handle that type of information. So, like, yeah, and then you be like, okay, why would somebody that's within your group want to do that to
Mhm.
somebody? You know, it's a real question. Why would somebody would want to do that? So then you start, okay, you see what his friends are, because he's a podcaster, and you know he got friends that's podcasters. So you know they're gonna tell on themselves basically. You sit back, you look, you listen, and they say he started to shift his views. So you're like, okay, he started to shift his views. What did he started to shift his views towards? And then it was like, okay. And then the story started laying out, and then you look at it, you say, kind of makes sense. So it all comes down. It's a big pile of hot, wet shit. That's the best way I could describe it. And it got to do with foreign policy. and our government. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. How many people in our government got dual citizenship?
I don't know.
Look it up. You buy a computer.
I don't feel like it.
I'm finna look it up here for you.
For what? Why?
Because how can you be for this country and you got citizenship in another country? Does that make any sense?
I mean, I get it.
And then you're making laws for this country, but you're a citizen also of another country? How is that American? So you say, what place is that? Like it's a powerful lobby inside of our government that basically controlling things, and now it's a fight for power, and it's a lot of BS that's gonna come down the pipeline that we're gonna have to deal with eventually. And that's what I foresee in the next 6 months. Some bull
Some bull in the next 6 months.
in the next 6 months. And
And
it's
you're
like
saying
how,
it's going to be enough bull to tip.
I mean, it's gonna tip the scales, bro. It's like the Marxist view, like the end of a society is gonna come from within, bro, and it's gonna be horrible, and like people's gonna suffer, and yeah, it's gonna be real bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that, but I don't think 6 months.
You think a little longer, sir?
I think probably way longer. I think part of me thinks like it's just always gonna be delayed. And it's always gonna seem like it's right around the corner. But it's not.
No, it's happening now.
I'm just saying. Forever, there's always somebody saying that it's gonna happen. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Always. So who's to say? You know, time's got to get here. I know this for certain. In order for change to happen, right, it has to get harder to stay the same than it is to change. So you're saying, you know, for that to happen, it would have to get
Like,
harder.
all right, let me show you one more thing, and then I'm gonna leave it alone. And
Okay.
then you tell me what you think, and then we go from
All right.
there.
Okay.
You just tell me how you feel about it. Because I'm gonna show you the guy he was beefing with before, whatever happened to him. So this is the guy he was beefing with. There you go. So I hate using other people's videos, but hey, they be getting to it, so they get to it before I do.
It does exist. According to Steven Crowder, who apparently has a pipeline to the intelligence community, the Mug Club knows Al-Qaeda's next move for some reason. They know everything that the NSA knows. According to Steven Crowder, who's been vindicated on these things before, he was involved in communist groups in Utah, communist far left servers on Discord.
All right, guys, welcome back to another Base Lore video. I'm the Lore Man, and guys, stop what you're doing, because what Nick Fuentes just uncovered about Charlie Kirk's assassination is straight up chilling. I mean, something doesn't add up, right? The mainstream media is so desperate to bury it. Tyler Robinson, the supposed shooter, I mean, there's no digital footprint, zero. He's completely vanished online like he was trained to disappear or something. And then the out-of-state cars spotted at his place, a transgender roommate that the media is obsessing over. Once you watch Nick's breakdown of this, you'll totally understand what I mean. Smash that like button, hit subscribe, leave a comment. It's super important to get Nick's message out there on YouTube. I'm trying to drop 3-4 videos a day on Nick's clips, Nick's best clips. and breaking down the lore of Nick Fuentes.
Friend, a male to female transsexual
3 or 4 a
boyfriend
day.
that was living with him. And we've learned a little bit about the transsexual boyfriend whose name is Lance Twiggs, kind of a ridiculous name. And they say that Lance Twiggs was a similar aged young white man, also from a Mormon background, who was kicked out of his household by his parents when he came out as transgender and would not accept conversion therapy or reparative therapy or prayer from the Mormon church. And so circumstantially, people say, well, he's left-wing. He is dating a transsexual. Clearly, this was like Dog Day Afternoon. He was motivated by his love for his transsexual boyfriend and the rhetorical violence being inflicted on the transgender community by conservatives like Trump and Charlie Kirk to take a shot. And part of the story is this. An eyewitness, a neighbor from down the street, says that they were live-in roommates, they were partners, and what's more, that prior to the shooting, this is the most important detail as far as I'm concerned, there was a crowd at his house that showed up in cars with out-of-state license plates. And the neighbor said that these people gave him a bad vibe and insinuated they were transgender, maybe radical leftists. Out-of-state license plates. Now, what could this look like? Maybe this is a Discord tranny meetup. This is an extreme, let's act like detectives. This is an extremely online young man. His classmates described him as a Reddit kid. His Facebook photos show that he was a gamer. He had thousands of hours in video games, spent time in online communities on Discord, chatting with his friends while they played video games. Maybe he was gay. Maybe he was queer himself. He was dating a transsexual. Maybe he was passionate about LGBTQ causes. Maybe before Charlie Kirk showed up on campus, they invited the online community. And the thing is about online communities, they're not proximate. They're not local. You meet people online, they're from all over. Did his transgender furry community from Discord drive to his house?
It's furry in there?
To toast the imminent attack? An attack committed out of passion, out of love for the transgender boyfriend? Perhaps. But that seems...
Do you want to know where to invest $1,000 right now? Well, forget about AI, quantum computing, electric vehicles.
A bit presumptuous. That is one explanation. Another is that out-of-state license plates, could these be bad actors? Rental cars, maybe other bad faith actors? Who are these people? Who are the people in his community? And you know what's interesting about all of these incidents every single time? There's always a small, tight-knit community. You ever notice that? The shooter in Minneapolis, the shooter in Wisconsin, the shooter in Buffalo. They always have a small, tight-knit online community of Satanists, of mass shooting enthusiasts, of racists, of trans. And yet, we never hear of other arrests, do we? We never hear of a crackdown. We never hear about a network. And isn't that the sort of thing that you would need to see? Not just the least bit because you're bringing accomplices to justice, but also to create a deterrent against other people that might not say anything, that might not speak up when they witness a crime that might be forthcoming. So that's why I say we don't have all the information here yet. There are a lot of discrepancies. There are a lot of unanswered questions. Were there people with out-of-state license plates? Was that this neighbor's imagination or was that real? He said they gave him a bad vibe. Certainly, if out-of-state people that do not belong in St. George, Utah, if they're showing up to this killer's house in the week before the shooting, they should all be persons of interest. And it raises a lot of questions. And we can't assume that they're just tranny furries from Discord or something, although that is a plausible explanation.
Yeah, guys. I mean, that's the part that interests me the most is whose cars were they? I mean, how many people were showing up to this dude's house?
A person feels so strongly that allegedly they've been harboring this hatred, political extremism for a long time. It's been festering. It bubbles over into a deadly attack one day, all of a sudden. But this happens completely in private. No one knows. The only evidence of a interior transformation on the part of the killer is testimony about a family dinner where allegedly Charlie Kirk's forthcoming college visit was discussed and liberal opinions were expressed at the dinner table. That's it. No tweets, no Instagram, no TikToks, no nothing. And you know what that reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of Thomas Crooks, the shooter at Butler. Remember that 18-year-old high schooler that shot Trump randomly in Butler? Another political extremist with no digital footprint. That's pretty, one, you might say it's possible, but two, the person that shot Trump in the head in the pursuit of political extremism had no digital footprint, no political digital footprint. The person that shot Charlie Kirk in the neck and killed him, also zero digital footprint other than a Steam collection. Seriously? It's a bit strange. Now, there is a plausible explanation for this. And other people have pointed this out, and I don't think this is inappropriate to say.
All right.
When you look at this person's face, and when you hear the testimony from people that knew him, he strikes me as an autistic loser, basically.
Damn.
He had thousands of hours logged on video games. He's got a Facebook picture from when he was in grade school, receiving computer accessories for Christmas, playing on the computer. This was an extremely online Zoomer. And being an extremely online Zoomer, I can tell you, if you're a Zoomer, you know what I'm talking about. There is a species of extremely online Zoomer that actually is discreet. There are gamers, there are autistic gamers out there that are not good looking, that are not sociable. And they're obsessed with politics and they're obsessed with video games. And they do only have a Discord, let's say. They don't actually have an Instagram. They don't have a Facebook. They don't have a Twitter account. They do exist.
I went down, I guess.
There are these people, and it's a different species of extremely online Zoomer. But they might just have a Reddit. They might just have a Discord. They might, because they're ugly, quite frankly, and not popular. Why would they be posting on Instagram? They're not good looking. They probably did not have a social circle in high school. What are they going to post? The pictures of parties they never went to, trips they never went on. For who? They're zero followers. That is, I happen to know, being on the right-wing side of things, there is a species of autistic, anti- or asocial Zoomers that do not maintain a lot of public-facing social media. It's possible. To me, it's very conspicuous. It's very strange, but it's not impossible. And what I am curious about is what social media footprint does exist. We need to know. If there is a footprint, we need to know what it is. What accounts did he have? Which accounts did he have that he might have deleted? Did he have public posts? What were they? He was clearly in Discord servers. According to Steven Crowder, who apparently has a pipeline to the intelligence community, the Mug Club knows Al-Qaeda's next move for some reason. They know everything that the NSA knows.
Ooh.
According to Steven Crowder, who's been vindicated on these things before, he was involved in communist groups in Utah. Communist far-left servers on Discord.
All right.
And that has also been seconded without much detail from law enforcement. So it is possible.
Yeah, exactly, guys. I mean, Nick Fuentes just exposed the cracks in the official.
A lot of stuff. A lot of stuff there, boss.
New One-A-Day Kids Gummies help them get the iron they need. When iron hacks, don't hack it anymore.
At DePaul University, we award scholarships to 98%
Okay,
of
all right,
incoming
okay, all right, let's go.
He's genuinely disturbed by Trump's reaction to Charlie Kirk's death. Isn't this your friend? They asked him about it the day after, and he said, yeah, anyway, so we're building the new East Wing.
Damn!
Are you serious? You got shot. This is your 31-year-old friend who supported you for years. You know him by name. Your son is friends with him. It doesn't seem like he could be bothered. He didn't go to the memorial. He's golfing. He's dancing at a sports outing. Shame on all of the Trump shills for not calling this out. They will praise anything. The Department of War, the Gulf of America. Where is the leadership? Where's the messaging?
And he right wing.
Where's the information? Where is the whole of government
Who's
effort
right wing?
to get to the bottom of this?
The guy
the
that's
American
talking, he's
public
right
apprised,
wing.
deter future
That's what I'm
attacks,
saying.
and to
The
ensure that
right
this will not
right
happen again.
has
Welcome back to
the
the
right
channel. I know it's been a while
itself
back.
right now,
As you see,
man.
there's a lot going on in the government right now. A lot going on in the world. We already know,
You know
about
what I'm saying?
the unaliving of Charlie Kirk. All right, I'm not here to give my opinion on it. I've done shorts on it already, but I am here to show you what other people are saying about it in regards to Trump's reaction. And Nick Fuentes is one of them. Now, the thing that gets me with Nick is I'm kind of confused by him because his reaction when Donald Trump was actually elected, he was ecstatic. He was ecstatic, all right? And ever since Donald Trump been in office, he's been very, very critical of Donald Trump, which is nothing wrong with that. You should be able to be critical of the politicians that you put in office because you put them in office for a certain reason. And if they're not carrying that out and you have a platform, I say, hey, so be it. So I'm not mad at him for that. But if you don't know who he's talking about when Donald Trump was asked about Charlie Kirk, I'm going to play it for you right now.
We know my condolences on the loss of your friend Charlie Kirk. May I ask, sir, personally, how are you holding up over the last day and a half, sir?
I think very good. And by the way, right there, you see all the trucks. They've just started construction of the new ballroom for the White House.
Now, if you didn't...
Jesus. Yes. You're muted.
So here's the problem, Will.
Yeah.
You see how he just reacted, right?
Yeah.
They still want to use his death to persecute people. Because now if you talk about him, you can get fired from your job. But you see how Trump just reacted, right?
Yeah.
How is that fair?
What do you mean if you talk about him, you get fired from job? What do I have to say?
Okay, I gotta find it first.
Yeah. Find it. Find it. Just go spreading fear-mongering propaganda. Not today, sir. And with that said, let's take our minds off of this nonsense and put it on some other nonsense. Hello, other nonsense.
Come on. Having a little trouble there, Rogue?
Give him a minute, Knight. This is the Wizard King's vault, after all. Got it.
Hold on. Alarm enchantment. All clear.
Good job, team. Let's head inside.
Holy shit. It's jackpot. Grab everything you can.
Wait, did you hear that?
Oh, that can't be good. You'll pay for that, you son of a bitch! Why? What the hell, mate? Counterspell him! What the fuck of translation?
It's not translating. Shit!
Zuckerberg. It's so comically small. My healing magic has no effect. It's so powerful. What now? I never thought it was coincidence.
What the hell you got me watching?
Perfect timing. Okay.
What the hell you got me watching? But
Just a
yeah,
little
you can
nonsense break. Just a little nonsense break, okay?
you can lose your job, and things
we
in
go.
America is getting wild. And hey, look, another thing. If you're listening to this, hit the like. Shit.
Hit that
Hit it.
like, hit that share, hit that subscribe.
We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna talk about dinosaurs. We're gonna talk about Donald Trump. We're gonna talk about Pamela Anderson. We're gonna talk about Kid Rock, Michael Jordan, and Jay-Z. We're gonna talk about Tom Hanks, and we're gonna talk about Sir Isaac Newton, his bitch ass.
What?
Eventually, we're gonna eventually talk about those people.
Is that what we're doing eventually? Really?
Not today. Man, I made a good intro and they fucking deleted all these hoops you got to go through to get these things right, to get this entertainment in your life brought to you. And they just said, "No, your file is too big." And I was like, "Yeah, that's what she said."
Got that. That file's too big.
I got a big file,
Got a big old file.
a lot to download.
Yep, I've been in that situation a couple times, you know. My file's too big. You know. Yeah. Gotta change it into a zip file. You know what I mean?
Change it to a zip file.
Yeah, or you know, you gotta compact it down.
Hey, how do you feel about this time though? That's a real question. Like, was it bad?
No, I'm good.
Was good?
I'm easy peasy. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, the people who have Ford know how to kick it. You know how to relax.
Yeah, just chilling. Yeah, we were a little serious, but you know, still cool.
I mean, we
Things
get
to think about.
serious. We
Things to
play.
think about.
We talk about women. We talk about men. We talk about robots. We talk about cars. We talk about food. We talk about people, grandmamas. We talk about shit. We talk about everybody else.
Grandmamas.
Yeah, we talk about everything. And we talk about them too. Like, we don't care. At least you don't, because that's what I've taken in.
What do you mean? What does that even mean? What do you mean I don't care? I care. I care about things.
Man, I heard you push the grandmother down.
Why would you say that?
It's just
why would you say things like that? Like push
somebody told me that. It was like,
listen, I was just pushing my aunt down, not my grandmother.
I heard the story goes like this. You was in Houston. You was in
I've never been in Houston. Never been in Houston.
People will believe anything.
I've been to Texas, never been to Houston though.
Been to Texas?
Yeah.
How you like it?
I was young. It was hot.
Oh, well, that wasn't a good experience. Young and hot.
It was all right. It was cool. It was for like a big family reunion. It was cool. Got t-shirts and everything.
What was the last name of the family?
I'm not telling you. Think you're slick?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's your face look like? Show your face.
I mean, you can hide that you're Asian.
What?
Huh?
I'm not Asian. I just
stop it. Get some help.
What do you mean?
Hey,
yeah, what?
I think you are, and you just holding it from the people like you're hiding that part about you. But
Yeah, I'm not.
you're gonna bring it out.
Listen, okay, there's a smidge in there.
That means the one drop rule. You are the last dragon.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
It's all right. I don't mean to talk about those of a different. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
But
anywho,
support them.
And feel free to catch me on my random live streams of games and any input's good input for the most part. Yeah.
And hopefully there will be an America that we can podcast from in the next week or two.
You said,
and if it is,
now we're down to
check us out.
Like, share, subscribe. Yeah, a little serious at the top, but hey, stuff to think about. I know I learned some things. Yeah.
We talk to y'all later. See you next week. What time we gonna come on next week? Let the people know.
What do you want? You want 4?
Yeah, we can do 4 if you want to.
You want later? You want sooner?
I like 4. We could try it again. I set it to 4, but check us out. Vim Game.
Wednesday, 4:00. Hope to see you there. Happy to see you this time around. Remember to like, share, subscribe if you haven't already.
And our ending message.
Accept yourself. Love yourself. Accept yourself.
Hell yeah. Grit them teeth.